wrong.
This is my bed. This is my bathroom. This is my dinner table.
How is your stomach your table where you eat? Your stomach a kitchen too? Are you trying to show me the pros of being 700 pounds to convince me on why I should be it?
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration.
You too, what it do, man? It is your boy Abdul up next, and I am back with another video today, man. Yes, Sirski. Hey, everything in life been a little bit more funnier, man, y'all. Hey, thank you guys so much, bro. I just want y'all to know I'm laughing, I'm loving, I'm enjoying my glow. And bro, today I just want you to smile, bro. Smile for me, bro. But today we are reacting to one of the My 700 Pound Life stars. I don't know why there are so many people that are 700 pounds. I get it, bro. Look, you know how some people gain weight like easily, but nobody gains 600 pounds easily, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are some people who can't gain weight. There's no excuse to why you're 700 pounds besides the fact you greedy. Now, if you 700 pounds, I ain't gonna roast you though, because like, you'll gladly sit on me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm 700 pounds, don't even look at me funny. If I was 700 pounds, I'd be it for 1 day, 2 days. I'm getting in 20 fights. I'm running the fade with 20 people. Anybody that I ever wanted to run the fade with, I'm running the fade with them. 50 people from My 600 Pound Life versus one gorilla. I got the people from My 600 Pound Life. I know y'all gonna be too lazy to chase the gorilla, but you gonna have to do something, bro. Run for the first time in your life, bro. Like the video before we even get started. Subscribe to my other channels, bro. Like these channels right here. Like, make sure that you subscribe to these channels because there will be content on these channels. My puppy pads to use the bathroom? Bro, you're de-evolving. Like, your weight not even in pounds no more. That's megabytes. It's not even funny at this point. It's just disappointing.
Star is undoubtedly the laziest star ever on My 600 Pound Life, and once you see the way she acts, you will 100% agree with me. To understand how Penny became the laziest 600 Pound Life star in the history of the show, we need to go back to her childhood, which may give us some clues as to where it all went wrong.
This is my bed. This is my bathroom. This is my dinner table.
Penny.
It really gets to a point, bro. Even in the before picture, you might have had diabetes. By the way, praying for everybody with diabetes. That's not even nothing to joke about. It runs in my family. How is your stomach your table where you eat? Your stomach a kitchen too? Are you trying to show me the pros of being 700 pounds to convince me on why I should be it? You said that's your bed, your bathroom, and your dining table? I know it. I know it reek over there. You eat your food where you use the bathroom? Oh, it reeks. Oh my God. I know it stinks.
Penny has always had an addiction to food. From an early age, she was always the heaviest in her class, resorting to food whenever she felt the slightest bit of stress or discomfort.
This is the thing though, like, might be better than obesity. Might be better to do because I ain't never seen no person on has 600 pounds. Like, bro, she probably ain't seen her kneecaps since this photo.
Having to wear plus size clothing as a child, Penny continues to gain 20 to 30 pounds a year throughout school, eventually weighing over 300 pounds by the time she was only 22 years old.
Oh my God. 300 pounds at 22 years old? Oh my God. That's really not that bad because I'm 22 years old and the most I peaked at was last year, 213 pounds. I was only 90 pounds away, bro. And at that rate that I was going, I probably would have been 300 pounds. Bro, the thing about fat people, I can't never joke about, and like, I can't blame you, bro. But I can't, like at the end of the day, bro, food is good, bro. Like, do y'all like McGriddles? Like, I see why you 300 pounds, girl. Like, that McGriddle is bussin'.
We start with Tanisha Cleveland, who
Girl, we knew you was black without seeing the face. The name told me. They could have been like, Tanisha, guess what her race is? I would have been like, black. What's the name one white person who name end in Isha?
who, despite getting emotional throughout her episode, struggled to make any progress. Tanisha weighs in at 588 pounds at her first appointment with Dr. Now. With the
Damn! Bro, you gotta really think, like, 588 pounds. Imagine how much like, bro, you can't even say she don't got a fatty though.
The episode being one of the longest journey of the show, Tanisha
kid who finally got allowed to get to the school party. She said she want the whole 12 pack. What are you tried to speed run obesity at that point? Bro, you don't even got 12 people in the house, bro, and nobody gets a drink still. That's crazy. It's 4 of them in the house. None of them got a piece or a drink from the 12 pack. Bro, her stomach's so big, it probably got an echo. Like you step your foot in the Crocs, they turn into sandals.
£100, Tanisha can't complete most tasks that a typical
He is,
So you the man hitting that. He's getting behind all 500 pounds of that ass. I'm surprised his dick don't dissolve like trying to hit it. You got enough dick for 588 pounds? Damn.
She describes her partner as her enabler, essentially passing the blame of her weight loss onto him.
But Jordan
Yo! Y'all think he bricked right now or not?
takes care of everything. And if he doesn't, it makes me upset, especially when I'm hungry. Because when I crave something, I just have to have it.
A contributing factor to
God!
Tanisha's unhealthy weight is her stature.
At 5'1", her weight is extremely out of control. She is proportionally equal to 700 pounds for someone of more average height.
You 700 pounds and 5'1"? You are the number 0. Bro, you can't even, how does one acquire this build? That's a lot. That's a lot. Man.
Start of her weight loss journey, she is pushing her body to the absolute limit, with her life expectancy being less than 1 year. Dr. Now's treatment plan for Tanisha is simple. Follow a diet plan of 1200 calories and lose 30 pounds in a month to qualify for weight loss surgery. Because how can he trust her to lose weight after surgery without proving she can do it beforehand, and she doesn't have much time left?
You don't have much longer like this. So this is the time to change before it's too late.
A month later, when Tanisha checks back in with Dr. Now, she successfully lost 34 pounds in order to qualify for the surgery.
I can't believe it. I'm really glad I hit my goal.
All right, if you lost 34 pounds that fast, you just know good and well you gotta relax on food. If you can lose 34 pounds, you could lose 340. Seriously, bro, like, golly. If you lost 34 pounds, you can lose 340, bro. They're telling you you don't even qualify for Ozempic. Like, I would stick Ozempic in the Nerf gun. Get to brr, brr, brr.
During filming, Tanisha struggles to maintain the weight loss after surgery though, and ends up putting on more weight, reaching 603 pounds. Realizing that she has to turn her life around, Tanisha does restart her journey to lose weight, but she takes over 2 years to drop around 100 pounds. And by the end of the show, she weighs 484 pounds.
Like, bro, this is what you call a fridge, gang. Like, bro, she's hiding food under the yitties. Under the yitties, it's food.
Very similar to the next patient and number 2 on our list, who also had plenty of excuses lined up to complain about.
With a build like this, man, you know how people be going to the mall and sitting on Santa's lap? You're disqualified. If I'm Santa, bro, you step near me, I'ma hit you with the sleigh. You step near me, I'ma hit you with the reindeer. No, don't you dare sit on Santa's lap. Speaking of, if you date one of these people, like, do I just sit on your lap? Does that mean I'm the little spoon?
Ex-plus size model Janine Mueller is immobile due to her obesity and relies on her electric scooter to travel, even inside of her tiny apartment. Adopted at just 2 months old, Janine's adopted mother was concerned that she would develop weight problems as she grew up. At just 3 years old, she placed Janine on a diet, then advancing to diet pills just a year later. Janine's weight was...
Diet pills at 4 is crazy. Just eat a salad. I'm confused as a mother. If you scared they gonna make you gain weight, like, bro, don't you just throw them in a sport and just like cook food? At a kid, you can't even afford food. Like, $5 is rich. Was she robbing people from McDonald's? Like, how do you just can't stop that?
Focus of the relationship between herself and her mother. This led to an unhealthy obsession with binge eating and purging, sneaking food to avoid judgment from her parents. Unlike many stars of the show, Janine doesn't have anyone close to her to help her out. As she's unable to drive, she can only go as far as her scooter will take her.
Aw, come on, bro. Y'all better pick her up in y'all little car and take her where she need to go. Bro, that's so selfish, bro. You know how somebody get in a car and the car like drop down? Bro, I know if she tips over, it's gonna be an Amber Alert, minor earthquake. I know if she gets in your car start hanging real low like you got an exotic car from GTA. But don't have her out here on the street.
This means that she often goes through the fast food drive-thrus.
I know you not.
Hi, yeah. I'd like a 20-piece nuggets, large fries, and a large Dr. Pepper.
Janine genuinely seems like a nice person. She's kind to the staff and looks upset and ashamed at what she has to do. But as she has no one else to help her, she believes that this is her only option. Janine was desperate to start shedding the pounds and gain some control of her life back. To get to Houston, she tries to fly, but ends up getting escorted off the plane as she has a panic attack.
Oh, God. I just need something right here. Okay.
Be honest, somebody 700 pounds gets on your plane, is you not having a panic attack? Oh, there's capacities, bruh. I'm trying to make sure that I can get home to my family and my mom, and here you go, 700 pounds, trying to make sure the plane can't fly.
If I can help in any way, let me know. Got it?
Can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this.
You got this. You got this. You got this. You're in. You're in. Okay? You're in.
In another
Bro,
attempt...
what are you crying for? Shut up! Ain't nobody ate that muffin besides you. Bitch, I wanted a muffin. When COVID came and them grocery stores was empty, you was not feeling guilty when you was taking all the food in the grocery store. I'm supposed to be the one crying. You the one on my plane.
Get you on the scale.
Okay.
Huh? You think you can make it?
I think so. Oh boy.
Hold on,
Can you hold this for me? Oh boy.
Bro.
I wasn't prepared for this today. I'm sorry.
Let's go ahead, sit
I
down.
gotta retry.
Okay.
Oh my
Go,
God.
sit back.
Bro, she took one step and she's huffing and puffing like she just got on Mount Everest. Like she just walked up and down the biggest mountain in the world. Bro, it's not even funny anymore. Like, I just honestly feel bad. Bro, like, we just gotta pray. Like, we gotta pray, bro. At this point, we want to see her do better for herself because this is beyond jokes. Bro, she just tried to get up and she just treated like getting up was like running a mile. I know she did it to herself, but goodness, bro, like, I feel bad.
Apologize. I didn't know you were coming this morning.
A few months later, Janine is still in the same position as to when she first started on the show. A new development, however, is that Janine starts to believe that she's bulimic.
You still think you're bulimic?
Well, my problem is I don't want to eat.
What do you mean that is a problem? That's not a problem if you don't want to eat. If that's the case.
What you mean? She don't want to eat, boy. But she ain't got up yet. She might get up and slap you. She talking about something. It is a problem. She don't want to eat. Bro, she been devouring so many plates, she accidentally bite her finger. You ever eat so good, you bite your finger off? Bro, she do that on a daily basis, bro. There's bite fingers on her arm. And you telling her it's a problem she don't want to eat? She gonna smack you, bro. She looking at you the same way she was looking at the hospital food. Like the ops. Bro, you serve her healthy food, you the ops.
It's an excellent problem.
After having enough of her delusion, Doctor now sends her
What
home and
type of
instructs
car
her to
is
lose
this?
50 pounds on her own in order to qualify for surgery.
I know
By the
she
end of
didn't
the
just
show,
drive into a
she
car.
doesn't lose enough weight to qualify though, and her excuses and negative attitude prevented her from losing a significant amount of weight over the course of an entire year.
I know I was roasted earlier in the video, but I had some time to think about it and I've been trying to lose 20 pounds for 1 year too. I've been trying to be 175 pounds for how long? I'm 190. I can't do it. This is why you just gotta chill when you're ahead of yourself. Because you don't want to be 566 pounds stuck in the depths of hell. Bro, trying to lose this much weight, at that point, bro, that's Olympic levels amount of weight to be lost, bro. Like, bro, this is like an extremely hard mission in a video game. Like, this is one of those missions you gotta watch a tutorial on YouTube 3 times before you get back into the game because you don't know what to do. I don't blame you.
Although Janine was genuinely quite kind
We
and
learned
respectful
shedding
at
and
the start
science,
of her
bro,
episode,
like-
the next patient couldn't have been worse. and that was Stephen Assanti, arguably the most infamous patient ever on My 600 Pound Life. Hated for ordering pizza directly to his hospital bed, abusing hospital staff, and even throwing his urine on the floor.
I never seen any patient.
They're trying to help you because you about to expire. Bro, you about to expire faster than milk and you throwing urine on the floor? Bro, I wouldn't even have helped him back, bro. Gone. He would have had to waddle back, bro. You would have had to crawl.
Is also one of the show's biggest failures. Stephen's origin story is pretty clear, as food was his only source of comfort.
Bro, you look like that one actor, Jonah.
Growing up, both he and his brother were neglected in their childhood years, resorting to food to fill the void of loving, attentive parents.
Let's go back to my childhood days. How my mom used to leave me and my brother at home and go out clubbing all the time. Mind you, we were young. My mother abandoned me and my brother for the person she's with now.
By the time Stephen was a teenager, he weighed over 300 pounds. It's not surprising how Stephen grew to this staggering size, as he was eating 6 to 7 large pizzas every single day.
Bro, one is pushing it. Bro, you eating them pizzas like they about to go out of stock. 6 to 7 a day, boxes? Bro, where are you even getting the money for this if yo hungry I don't want to get up and walk around? Bro, that's enough for a whole year, gang. I'm sorry, bro. That's a whole year. 42 boxes of pizza a week?
Stephen's father reached his boiling point when he found a cupboard in Stephen's room completely full of pizza. Reached his 6 to 7 large pizzas every single day. Stephen's father reached his boiling point when he found a cupboard in Stephen's room completely full of pizza boxes that he'd ordered and ate in secret.
And I see 10 piles of empty pizza boxes in here where he tried to hide them from me. I said, let me tell you something, it's gonna stop. Because I don't want to see that ever again.
He could not be controlled by anyone, even
at least you got a
threatening to
dad.
call the police on his family when they wouldn't bring him food. Surprisingly, Dr. Now took him in as a patient. Arriving in Houston, Stephen's life goes even more downhill than we thought was possible. Weighing in at over 700 pounds, one of the biggest ever patients on the show, Stephen is placed on a drastic 1,000 calorie a day diet. It doesn't take long though for Stephen to fall back into his manipulative ways. He abuses the call button, calling the nurses over into his manipulative ways. He abuses the call button, calling the nurses over trivial matters.
I want this light off.
When his meal is a few minutes late, he rings the bell.
My lunch is awfully late.
When he is slightly uncomfortable, he rings the bell.
It's very frustrating how long I have to wait for everything.
He complains about other nurses and the length of time it takes them to respond to his calls.
Really getting on my last nerve.
He even complains about the ethnicity of some of the hospital staff. He demands that his requests be dealt with immediately and isn't afraid to cause a scene when he feels like he's been waiting too long.
Damn it! Are they serious? I hit that by an accident because I don't feel good, you know what I'm saying? You know that.
As Dr. Now learns of Stephen's behavior, he quickly supports his hospital.
I know I have white viewers. This is that stereotype. I know y'all not like that. But at least I know there's people like that. You know how we all know, bro. There's that one black guy who's a little bit too ignorant and aggressive. Ding, ding, ding. We found that guy here. Dang it, Mom. Why did you have to leave me? Why is my food 3 minutes late? I did not want a bagel. I wanted 7 boxes of pizza, damn it.
Staff and gives Stephen a challenging ultimatum. If he wants to stay in the weight loss program, he must leave the hospital and prove he is serious by losing the weight without the support from the staff. When Stephen cries that he has nowhere to go,
Grown man.
Dr. Now threatens to drop him off at a homeless shelter.
I don't have anywhere else to live.
If you say you have nowhere at all, I will have you drop in homeless shelter in a few minutes. You are finished.
Upon leaving the hospital, Dr.
Now he has to lose weight. That's what you call survival of the fittest. He's not gonna survive that. That doesn't sound like his type of game.
Now requests that Stephen continue to lose weight on his own without the help of the hospital staff in order to stay on his program. This doesn't bode well though, as Stephen quickly falls back into his normal behavior, manipulating his father into ordering him pizzas throughout the day. Not only this though, Stephen becomes addicted to opioids as he admits himself into different hospitals, claiming to be in intense pain.
Stephen just got a prescription filled, and it's hydrocodone, and it was 100 count, and they're gone.
This is not what I was expecting. Did you just tell me he got addicted to what? Bro, it's one thing when you can hear the pizzas calling, twin. I can hear the Perkies calling. Oh no, bro, they said he got addicted to the opioid. Slack, Cuddy. I got addicted to the opioid.
So he took the equivalent to knock out an elephant.
I told you bro, they are Harambe. The equivalent to knock out an elephant? Man, this is what we call de-evolvement in real time, bro. If you ain't get up and do jumping jacks watching this, you tripping.
At the weigh-in a month later, Stephen's weight gain instead of a loss is almost comical, as he gained another 80 pounds since leaving the hospital. Dr. Now kicked Stephen out of the program completely, reprimanding him for selfish decisions and failure to care about his own life.
After you spilled the pee, I would have slapped you with the pee. You can slap this guy, he can't do anything about it. You spilled pee and you think I'm gonna clean it up? Get up and do something about it. You can just slap and walk out the room. Bet he won't spill no more pee.
Last, at number 6, is the infamous James King. 791 pounds and bedbound, James relies
800 pounds.
On his partner Lisa to wait on him hand and foot, acting as his servant. She prepares all his meals and takes care of his hygiene with the help of James's young daughter, who he made drop out of school 5 years early to become his carer.
Ew! Bro, half your body molded. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, Amazon rainforest animals is cleaning themselves better in the rainforest. Like, they're taking dips in that Amazon and refreshing themselves. This guy is just sitting up here. You made your daughter drop out of school for this? All you had to do was go till 3 p.m. You could have just slept. You sit in place any reason. Like what size clothes do they even wear? Like, what do y'all just wear parachutes?
James is so overweight, he can no longer walk to the bathroom, and instead relieves himself in his bed. His body has become so heavy that his wife and daughter no longer have the strength to lift him. His family friends have to come to help, taking 4 people to lift him.
I think I gotta wash my eyes out with the craziest amounts of bleach, brother. No, brother. No, brother. Ugh. I gotta take my glasses off. He seen his father before he seen his kneecaps, bro.
To lift him. Instead of being grateful for their help, he screams and wails the entire time. James continues to be ungrateful when it takes 8 men to carry him from his bed into the back of a moving van as he makes his journey to Houston to see Dr. Now. After being placed on an 800-calorie diet, James struggles to maintain this at home and is rushed to hospital with chest pains. Determining that James was suffering from heart failure, Dr. Now urges James and Lisa to understand the life-threatening nature of his obesity, but this falls on deaf ears, and James's treatment at home begins to fail. At his next appointment a few months later, James weighs a whopping 840 pounds, and it isn't surprising to see how he got there.
Almost 900 pounds? Bro, this ain't even like my 600-pound life no more, bro. We're watching my 900-pound life. Like, we had to flip the 6. We had to turn the 6 upside down. Like, bro, do y'all be beefing with vegetables? Bro, I promise you a salad from Chick-fil-A is low-key bussin', bro. You don't even gotta live like this.
Instead of sticking to his 800 calories a day, James was ingesting over 10,000 calories a day. 13 times the amount he James was and it isn't surprising to see how he got there. Instead of sticking to his 800 calories a day, James was ingesting over 10,000 calories a day.
How we get to 10K? Bro, that is a literal challenge. 10K challenge, 10K calories in a day? Bro, that's some like Twitch challenge not ending till I eat 10K calories 3-day challenge, bro. That's a subathon. And you just devouring that off off your will? See, people like this, bro, we gotta lock you up, bro.
Unfortunately, on the 3rd of April 2020, James was rushed to hospital and tragically lost his life due to complications with sepsis, alongside a list of other serious health complications. His family and TLC all released statements sharing how heartbroken they were, with many viewers sharing a controversial view on his demise.
And he died though, bro. 840 pounds. Nobody deserves to die, period. I hope all of us live for the rest of, for life. I hope we all look like this for the rest of our life, you know. That type of stuff is just not cool or funny to make a joke of. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to these 4 people right here. I give a shout out to 4 people at the end of every video. So if you want to shout out, like this video and let me know that you liked it in the comment section. Subscribe to my other channels. There will be content here. All these channels. You don't want to miss it. It's that simple. I'm gone.